morning everybody, and welcome back to episode 2 of another wildlife and nature vlog in 2021. Like buses, aren't they, these? You don't see any for ages and then two come along at once, and there's a reason for that. As you will have seen, hopefully, from the previous video, I went out with the wildlife camera for the first time in a long while, and got a little bit of success with the fox, which was great. So the next night I went out again and I set the camera again. It was a lovely night, but I could tell it was going to get a little bit chilly in the early hours, and the next morning about 6:30 I got up and I was joined by my daughter, who never normally surfaces till about 11 o'clock in the afternoon, well, in the morning. So that was great to get my daughter out. So she came out. She only had a pair of old trainers and it was really muddy. So to be fair to her, she did really well getting through all the mud, getting across the rickety bridge over the stream. But yeah, it was really good to be joined by my daughter. So we went to collect the camera, and the camera was covered in frost. So I thought, ooh, that doesn't bode well. But we took it off the fence post and checked the footage. 20 clips. 20 clips. Brilliant. So obviously very excited. We went through the clips. And sure enough, the lens at about, I think it was 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, was completely misted over. And he just caught a glimpse of a pair of beady eyes, which was the fox. You could tell it was the fox. But that particular camera does have a sort of lens clearing, sort of anti-frost lens on it. Coating, don't know, but it works, because prior to the frost and after the frost had cleared, we got some really good clips. Some really good clips of the fox and the little mouse. But the thing that got me excited the most was something that the fox had with it. Take a look. about you, but I wasn't sure what the fox had in its mouth there. At first I thought it was a rabbit, then I wasn't too sure and I thought it might have been a squirrel, and at one point I even thought it might be a chicken, because I know there is a property around here that keeps chickens. It's only 5 minutes away from here, so it could have been a chicken. I think it was a rabbit, but it's just the way it was held in its mouth and the way the limbs and the tail were sort of drooping, it was difficult to tell what it was. So if you think you know, please leave a comment down below. Do you think it was a rabbit, a chicken, a squirrel, or something else? I know I've seen a fox with a rat in its mouth before, but you could definitely see the tail of the rat. This looked like it had more of a sort of bushier tail, which made me think it was a rabbit. I know the rabbit only has a shortish tail, but that's when it's sort of alive. When it's just does the tail, then I don't know. So yeah, if you think you know, please leave a comment down below. But it was really good footage and I was really pleased with it. So yeah, the foxes are definitely here, and we will be continuing to put the camera out over the coming weeks. Also, whilst I was in the woodland, I noticed somebody had put some bird feeders up in the trees. Not brilliantly, so I decided to reposition them and tie wrap them to the tree so the squirrels couldn't knock them off the branches. Unfortunately, when I got to them, they were empty, so I very kindly decided to fill them up. Now, I filled these yesterday. The nuts are halfway. The seed was probably over halfway. And yep, it's definitely already being visited. In fact, somebody's been and put some of those pink pellets in, because I certainly didn't put them in. So it looks like there's two of us loading these feeders, which gave me a really good opportunity to just stand there for 5-10 minutes, because I had my camera with me, and just grab a few photos, mainly of the great tit. The robin kept coming back as well, but it was predominantly great tits. I managed to find some Jew's ear fungi as well, just on the fallen log. Not seen any fungi recently, so yeah, that was good to see. I was in this section of the woods yesterday afternoon and I was watching 3 greater spotted woodpeckers just chase each other around the woods. I'm guessing 2 of them were males and 1 of them could have been a female, hence the chasing. Yeah, but I just stood here for about 10 minutes just watching them flitting around. One of them eventually landed in a tree, and I managed to capture it on video, just tapping away in a rotten old tree. So that was good to see those. The tree that one of them normally nests in is just this one here, I think, behind me. So hopefully we'll be able to see them nest again and rear the young. But yeah, that was the great spotted woodpeckers. Good to see. Green carpets are developing everywhere in the woodland now. You're really starting to see where all the wild garlic's going to be. Won't be long now. Right, okay, that's it for today. It was great to see the fox with whatever it had in its mouth, and the little mouse, and it was great to have you along with me. So I hope you'll join me on the next one. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, as always, please give us a thumbs up. Please leave a comment down below if you think you know what the fox may have had in its mouth. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. It really does help me out, so please just take a few seconds just to click that, and don't forget to click on the bell icon as well so you don't miss out on the next episode. Okay, well, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.